Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Tarot and Angel Energy Healing Messages with Reina. Hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. This reading is for everyone from the sign of Taurus and is for the first week of this month, and is from the 1st through the 11th. However, there's no time stamp on it. Whenever you were guided to watch this video is when you were meant to receive the messages. Let's get started with my singing ball and to give energy to my elements and to raise my own energy. As you may already know, I am under the weather, so I am just bear with me. I'm just trying to push through it. Nothing major, but it's definitely slowing me down a little bit. So just please bear with me on this. I have set the intention and the cards have been shuffled and they're ready to go. Being the beginning of the year, I have set the layout to be a little bit different, but I will kind of explain the process as we go. So let's get started. This card is going to represent your current energy and what the universe kind of wants you to know, kind of like that advice. Basically your main energy on this particular moment, or that you will be moving towards. Let's proceed. Give us the answers. Let me think. This card is going to represent your conscious mind. This is going to represent your subconscious mind, and this card, the additional cards, are going to represent your short-term outcome. And what do I mean by that? The intention has been set that this card represents a message from the universe with the time frame being 2 weeks to 2 months from now. This is what you could foresee, or it will be coming down the line for you. What you could benefit from knowing, and they will essentially position you to get the best outcome. And the last card that I am going to be pulling, this is going to represent the long-term outcome, and the intention is being set is from 3 to 6 months from now. So that card is going to give you advice on what you may be able to benefit from knowing, and keeping into account that this is very respectfully, because we have free will and everything could change as we make different choices, and that's the goal, that if we could perceive something that is not in our best interest, we could adjust and make choices. And this is also in alignment with the universe. The universe is constantly changing and sending us different obstacles, and how we get there is up to us. But at the end of the day, these cards are intended to offer you a little bit of insight on what may be coming for you, and I will offer you different scenarios and you could discern them however you feel that they fit. The next card is going to offer you a message from your loved ones, spirits of love and light. This could be an ancestor, a friend, or your spiritual guides, really. And the next card is going to offer you a message from the universe, like an overall. And the last card is going to be from your archangels. And it's important to disclose that this is a general reading, and being a general reading is not going to, it's not aimed at a particular subject or a particular issue, or it's not aimed at a particular person. So it's going to apply for people differently. I'm going to give you different scenarios, and I will let you discern it and see how it applies to you in your life. So and if it doesn't, please release it and let go what doesn't apply to you. We started here with the Hangman. The Hangman is an energy of, surrender and contemplation. It suggests that you may be on a state of pause, and it kind of like in a transition. The Hangman is hanging, and while it may look like he's upside down, he's voluntarily in that position. What it tells me that you may be in a situation where you were just in a state of contemplation and kind of like looking at things from a new perspective. Maybe this year has been, and for a lot of us, it has kind of given us a new perspective. And I mean, I don't need to pull the tarot to say that a lot of us are kind of like in a state of pause. I mean, life has changed to be a little bit different, and it had changed the pace on how we move and how we operate, how we do things. So for a lot of us, we're kind of like in a state of pause, kind of waiting to see how things are going to unfold, type of thing. Kind of like in a state of suspense from activities, kind of just watching things from the inside out, type of thing. Just kind of, and in a lot of cases, just going inwards. And letting, and a lot, I mean, this is a card that suggests that you could benefit from letting go of things, and having a different point of view of things. This is a card that suggests that you are at a point in your life where you are might going to a point of your life where you are going to retreat to kind of going inwards and kind of looking at things from a new perspective, and even letting go of some things in your life that might not longer serve you. And this is going to be different for different people. Letting go of things that no longer serve you is going to be different from one person to another. But nonetheless, this is a time that suggests that you, if you're not there, you will be at a stay still type of, within the stay still type of energy, where you're not moving fast, you're more on a new perspective kind of flow. And with the Two of Swords, it suggests that you may be conflictive, and that might be the reason why you got the Hangman, where you're going inwards, because the Two of Swords suggests an energy that it's an energy of balancing forces, where you may be conflictive, you may not be seeing things clearly. And with what's going on in the world, I think a lot of us are kind of like not seeing things clearly, and kind of question things and trying to make choices, but without having the full picture, because the stories change so much that we don't really know what's true and what's not. So by going inwards, you will be able to get that clarity. But it's nonetheless a situation that it's at the mind, it's not clear, and that's preventing you from making choices perhaps, or decisions in your life. And with the King of Pentacles as the closing card for this spread, for this opening cards from the current energy right now, it suggests if this is either an energy that you need to embody, or someone around you that is going to be very beneficial for you. And it could be in many different aspects of your life. And this could be related to for a lot of you, it could be even a legal aspect of your life, where you are kind of like staying still. Things are not moving forward. You're not clear. Because with the King of Pentacles, it could be a person that is kind of helping you through the process, or in any aspect of your life. It's a situation where you're not seeing clear, where you have to kind of stay still to get the clarity. And whether it is you need to embody the energy of the King of Pentacles, or you're looking for someone or you are going to have someone within that energy. And the King of Pentacles is someone that has control, power, and discipline. It's very loyal and career-oriented, and it's like the money talks, bullshit walks kind of personality. It's a financial, business, stable, secure, and wise, very patient person. And this may be an energy that you could tap into that will offer you that groundedness, that when you're grounded, you have very better sense of clarity, better sense of what's in front of you, what's behind you, and you just have that level of being stable. And through being stable, you have the ability to make decisions from a clarity point stand. And a lot of times it's a matter of staying still that will give you those answers. And I think a lot that embodying this energy is going to definitely, or being this an energy of anyone with this energy, whether it's your own or an energy in general, that is going to ultimately be the beneficial, very beneficial for you this week. Just having that, self-control and the discipline, and and just being very matter of fact, very secured and wise and patient, because the handman is patient. So embodying this energy is going to help you get to the surface and get the clarity that you need in whichever sector of your life that may be. But it's what's going to bring you into balance, and it's going to give you that ability to see things clearly. Because with the Seven of Swords and your conscious mind, it suggests that while the Two of Swords suggests that you may be conflicted and you may not see things very clearly, it suggests that you may be feeling like you can't trust people. Like you may be feeling like like you can't, like even like some people are being deceiving to you, or you're being betrayed. You're not feeling like you can trust people. You're not in harmony. And for a lot of you, it suggests be aware of deceit and betrayal, which you're going to be able to determine and perceive this and get the clarity and be able to see this, through the hangman energy, through staying still and going inwards and just getting that clarity. In a lot of cases, it's a strong suggestion to let go of this sense of feeling like you can't trust people, like you're you just feel like people are not being truthful to you. So it's an energy that is definitely not serving you, with the Seven of Swords. That suggests that at the conscious level you may be just kind of feeling kind of like very guarded about things, very like not trusting anything or anyone. And it's an energy that first, in some cases, it can come across as paranoid, and because it fell under the conscious level, it suggests this is an energy that you may be embodying or may be very much aware of, and the universe is suggesting that letting go could be beneficial. Or in a lot of cases, it's maybe you may have that gut feeling about someone not being honest to you, and the universe is confirming that indeed you could benefit from that, from listening to your gut. So it's going to resonate differently for different people, for sure. And now getting the moon, which is the card that talks about illusion and fear and anxiety. So this basically tells me that it's very much because swords is the card of that have to do with your thoughts, with what we perceive, and basically what's in our minds. And it's also a card that talks about betrayal, it goes very much in alignment with the Seven of Swords. This could very well be that you may be feeling betrayed, even at the subconscious level. The universe is trying to, the universe is trying to prevent you to watch around you for the illusions of how people may present themselves a certain way, but the reality is something different. So just to be mindful, not paranoid, but be mindful. Like I said, it's going to mean different things for different people. You could take it however it applies in your situation right now. But it's nonetheless, the moon is a card that overall talks about deception, and so does the Seven of Swords, which it goes in alignment. It seems like you may be getting that gut instinct. And letting go with the hangman, it may be letting go of not necessarily the feeling, but those people who have let you down, or that situation that where you felt betrayed, where you felt the deception. Heal that aspect and release it. And if it's something that is going to present itself to you in the near future, is just be aware of it. People might have hidden motives around you, and it's also a card that talks about the sensitivity and imagination and dreams and the subconscious and your intuition, which is what I was just saying, that talking about listening to your gut instincts. Sometimes we could just tell that something is off. So if you are getting that feeling that something is off, it goes in alignment really with the Hangman, because that's what he's doing. He's surrendering. He's going inwards. He's in meditation mode. He's in staying still to get the clarity. And through that process, he's going to be able to discern his surroundings and what's real and what's not. The dark shadows, which the moon shows that. The dark shadows, the things that are in the dark, the illusion, the things that don't come to the surface and we can't see clear. So it's basically the universe is trying to warn you, or that not everything that is in front of you is basically as it presents itself. To just be mindful. It's really time to just be mindful. And this could be something really small for a lot of you, or it could be something more serious. But nonetheless, the main goal is to give you a little bit of visibility on the things that you could potentially avoid. And the Seven of Swords being a minor arcana, and the Two of Swords being a minor arcana, those are things that you could change. And even the King of Pentacles, those are energies that are going to help you. But the Hangman and the Moon, those are my major arcanas, and these are things that the universe they're in alignment with the universe. The universe is basically saying that you are going to, make transition, and that you're going to basically learn something, and you're going to evolve, and you're going to get a new perspective on things. This is going to be a lesson. That is going to essentially help you on this path of growth, and it's going to help you listen to your intuition and tap into your subconscious, and through that you could prevent the Seven of Swords energy. You could prevent being betrayed by people, or being deceived. So there might be people, frenemies or people around you, so that you could completely see it before they come, for a lot of you. And it will be time for you to let go of some things. And here with the Seven of Swords, that pretty much says exactly what. So it's the card that talks about letting go. It's a card that talks about moving to calmer waters. For a lot of you, with a Hangman, it will mean healing from an illness. So, what do I mean by that? It could be some minor illness and minor setback, but nonetheless, it's a card that says that you are going to move to calm waters, and that it's going to be a long journey. It's not a card that suggests that this is going to be easy travel, but it's definitely a card that suggests that you are going to get the help that you need, and that you're going to come to harmony. For a lot of you, it's going to mean a serious illness, and this is in the time frame of like I said, 2 weeks to 2 months. You will be moving out of this energy of kind of feeling, conflicted, feeling with a Two of Swords, and feeling that source, the Seven of Swords energy, where you feel betrayed, and you feel you're dealing with not so positive energies, and even at the subconscious level, with the fears and illusion and the betrayal. Both the Moon and the Seven of Swords energy are presenting, and through that you go into the Two of Swords energy. But by tapping into the King of Pentacles, that grounded energy that is very wise and secure, you're going to be able to move to calmer waters within the next 2 months, 2 weeks to 2 months time frame. And for a lot of you, like I said, it could be on the health sector, because this is a general reading. So for a lot of you, it could mean that you are going to be, you're going to see the clarity here with the Two of Swords. It could be you trying to figure it out. You've been ill, trying to figure it out what the illness may be, and just being deceived, maybe getting a diagnosis that is really not clear or it's not correct. But you're going to essentially, with a Six of Swords, you're going to be able to see what the truth is, and you're going to recover, and you're going to become in harmony, and you're going to get the help that you need. Again, it's going to resonate differently for different people, but nonetheless, this is something that it's meant to happen in your life to make you grow. It's part of your journey, so to speak. And yes, with the Seven of Swords, it's not a journey that it's going to be an easy journey, but it's a journey that it's going to offer you. It's going to offer you the help and the recovery, and it's going to offer you what you need. And once again, and it seems like within like 3 to 6 month time frame, you are going to still feel. After you go through the Six of Swords energy, which is a very, turbulence and kind of moving towards calmer waters, having to deal with anything that it was hard, and whether it was an illness or whether it was a situation that you had to move away from to restore your harmony, is going to leave you in a place of Two of Swords, back again, where it's an energy that you're not completely out, because when we go through a difficult situation, it could put us in a situation of unbalance. So not again making difficulty in having a difficult time making choices and decisions in our lives. But here with the Page of Wands, it suggests that you are definitely going to regain that. Basically very well represents your energy. It seems like you're going to receive a message, a good news, some good news. They're going to be really good news. They're going to help you bounce back into getting that positive and enthusiasm, and for a lot of you it may even be travel, but nonetheless it seems like through moving to calmer waters, you may still have a little bit of residue of conflict, internal conflicts, and still not being able to see clearly, which it wasn't your main energy. It's going to be that self-doubt will still remain for the next 6 months, but nonetheless, within the 6 months time frame, you're going to receive some great news that will shift that energy for you. And it's news that you will receive in it could be in form of email, text, or any kind of news, whether it's in person, but it's news that are going to ignite that sense of adventure, and for a lot of you it may even be travel, but you will feel like taking the risk again, and you're gonna have that passion and that just that willingness and that spark of life back to and that enthusiasm to keep going. So whatever obstacle or whatever presents itself in your path, it's just a lesson that essentially you will need to go through to grow from it. But you are going to be gifted with some good news that are going to put you in alignment in whichever sector of your life that this may be. It's going to give you that ignite and that push that not only you're going to get here with the Six of Swords, moving away from all the conflict that you might have encountered, but tapping into the King of Pentacles energy is definitely going to be a key element of moving away from calmer waters. And while you may still have some residue here at a 3 to 6 month time frame, ultimately you are going to end up feeling empowered and feeling in the path of where you need to be, and you're going to feel strong and enthusiastic and happy. And that is the reading that I have for you from the tarot deck. Now let's look at what the archangels have for you. And it's Archangel Azrael, and he's saying, I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So whatever the situation may cost you, just make sure that you tap into through this handman surrender meditation prayer, however you connect. You know, Archangel Asriel is telling you that they're here in your time of need, because clearly these are going to be times where you're going to need to tap into your higher self or source, the universe, God, whatever situation presents itself to you as a conflict, or as something that you need to that you find challenging. This is time for you to you know, tap into your source, tap into our source, and prayer, and look for the bigger picture. Get the help that you need. And what are your loved ones, spirits of love and light? And this could be an ancestor, your spiritual guides, anyone from the spiritual world, really, that it's essentially wants to give you a message that is going to help you. And it says, a child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our life, our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cry, they establish themselves as the higher part of our hearts. So whether your parents are still here or not, basically love is essentially what heals everything. And it sounds cliche, but it really, in reality, it is. It's love. It moves everything. And whether you have, I mean, you have a loved one in heaven, or they're reminding you, the universe, the spirit world is reminding you that love, that connection to, you know, whether it's a parent or it's, you know, an ancestor or grandparent or someone that our ancestors. It's a love that will be very beneficial, as you will need some love and compassion along this journey that is not going to be the easiest. You're going to need the comfort. And the angel of healing, which is very appropriate, it says, you are a true healer. Any negativity that has attached to you through others will soon fall away. You're being given a powerful energy of protection, which will remain with you. All you need to do is to believe in us and be still today. Exactly. The handman talks about being still, like staying on the still. And also, like I mentioned, for a lot of you, it could be a healing situation where you're recovering from some kind of illness. But as we continue with this, is rest and allow us to heal you. Sometimes it is the healer that needs a little bit of healing too. So there you go. It's a card that basically talks about, it goes very much in alignment with the handman, really, and also with the Six of Swords. So this actually very much wraps the whole reading. So this is a card that suggests tap into the source, tap into our higher power, God, the universe, whatever resonates with you, your angels, your loved ones, archangels, and pray. This is going to be a time where you may be approached with some testing times, some obstacles that you will overcome, but overall you have a page, and you have the King of Pentacles, and you are going, and the Six of Swords. You are going to be just fine, as long as you know you go inwards and keep moving forward. I mean, the universe is on your side. You got angels. You're not alone. You got this. This is all I have for you. Happy New Year, and I hope these messages are helpful. If they are, do let me know, and whichever way you feel called to do so. Happy New Year. I send you a hug and send you love and light. May you be well, and may this new year bring you joy. And like I said, you have the free will to change anything in your life. So just always remember that.